Hello Libra singles, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. Welcome to my channel, Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I hope all is well with you guys. Libra, I invite you to listen to this reading with an open mind because there are going to be certain aspects of this reading that may resonate with you and certain aspects that may not, because it is general. I also invite you to take a look at the videos for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs if you happen to need it. And just understand that different things happen for different people at different time periods. Even though you may have the sign of Libra in common, it doesn't mean that everything will play out at the same time for everyone. If you'd like something based on your own personal energy, I invite you to take a look at I invite you to go directly to my website. You do not have to email me to book a reading. You can go directly to the website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Okay, because I get inundated with emails daily. So I wouldn't want your email to get lost in the shuffle. If you need something right away, or your situation is time sensitive, or you're rather impatient, you can book a phone reading, which is a same-day reading. You can also book an emergency reading, pre-recorded. If you decide to book a pre-recorded reading, please know that there is a line formed. There is a line already ahead of you, okay? So with that said, let's not hesitate to get into your reading, okay? Let's see what's in store for you guys. I will say, as I was shuffling for your reading, there is a song by Kelis, and it's called, her name is spelled Kelis. And the name of the song that popped into my head is called, what is it called? Left Out There, or Caught Out There is the name of the song. Okay, so that song may resonate with you guys. In the song, she's yelling at the top of her lungs, I hate you so much right now. So I feel like there might be a situation where you want to put up both of your middle fingers and yell that to someone that hurt you. Because Libras, I feel like either you are on the receiving end of some type of hurt, some type of infidelity where someone did you dirty, downright dirty, and they knew what they were doing, but they didn't care. That type of aspect is what I'm picking up. And I feel like you're hurt. And maybe that's why you are distant from someone, because you put a lot of trust in someone and they violated that trust. And they hurt you very deeply. I feel like there's a situation here that obviously came to an end. I'm seeing a woman blowing out a candle. Not as if to indicate a birthday, but indicating the end of life of something. Like the fire, definitely a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sag, definitely get that very strongly. But as if to put out the fire, as if to symbolize it's done, it's over. I see a situation here where preparation. You already know what is to come, but I'm seeing that someone is either ignoring a situation, not being prepared for it, not wanting to prepare for a situation that involved destruction. I feel like there's this element of self-destruction. Someone pulled down a relationship with their own two hands. Someone's integrity was put to the test and they failed miserably. I feel like there's newness, but I feel like there's an opportunity here for healing. But someone here is resisting that change. Not wanting to heal issues of their past, issues of abandonment, issues of dysfunctional family, and passing that on from generation to generation. Someone doesn't want to break that bondage there. I feel like your spirit guides are definitely speaking out to you, but I feel like Libra, whether this is you or someone else, it's like I feel like someone's ignoring that nudging, ignoring that spirit guide. Someone here wants to mend a situation. This definitely had to do with a love relationship from your past for some of you. I get a similar thing here. I'm seeing someone doing baneful magic, trying to keep the two of you apart, possibly breakup spells. There could be a third-party interference here. I'm seeing a mother mother figure. This might have something to do with a mother-in-law that could have been interfering in a relationship, but I do see someone that wants to keep the two of you apart. I got this for Gemini, and I got this for Aries very strongly. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries as well. See, someone here wants to keep you guys separated, whether this is a baby's mother, like I said, or a mother-in-law or a female figure here. I definitely see mother, so a motherly figure. On the positive spectrum of things, I feel like things are looking up. There could be an end to a difficult situation, so that makes sense why the woman was blowing out the candle to symbolize the end of something, the end of a difficult situation. Some of you you walked away from a difficult relationship. Some of you walked away from a tumultuous situation involving a job. Some of you may have walked away from your children, separating from your children. You might be in an argument with your child, possibly. I'm saying this is a time of skilled work being rewarded. Some of you are definitely considering going back to school or taking a trip. I'm seeing brilliant new ideas flowing to you, flooding to you, right? Once you can get to this place of being open. I'm seeing a challenging beginning. Something may have ended, and that the natural ebb and flow of things is when something ends, something new begins. So maybe there is a new beginning on the horizon that could be challenging. Maybe you're wanting to return to someone that you're separated from, and you anticipate some type of challenge. Yep, I'm seeing you guys being recognized for being a team player. Okay, so definitely a lot of recognition at work, but something here has you feeling lost. So I'm getting this strong, heavy feeling of being lost. Some of you, there could be a symbolization of an end of a court, a long, dragged out court decision that you're waiting for. Maybe some of you are afraid or confused about something not going in your favor in court. It may have something to do with children, custody of children, court paperwork, court documents. Some of you may work in the justice system. Something here has got you feeling discouraged, and it may have had something to do with the spring season of last year. I do feel that you want to communicate with someone who is very cold and distant from you at this time. Again, I'm getting a child for some of you. Could be a childhood friend, could be your actual child, someone that you have a child with, but I do see, or someone that you wanted to have a child with, or someone that you may have a co-parenting relationship with. I do see a situation here where you're looking back on the past with regret and this feeling of discouragement. Because I feel like there was a long-standing relationship with someone here. And I feel this relationship was beautiful at one time. For some of you, you may be going on vacation with this person. Or maybe you feel like it's just time to get away. Okay? Or maybe you feel like that was just a much-needed thing. Maybe the two of you just needed to get away together, to get away from the chaos and clear your mind and clear your head. But nevertheless, I feel like this relationship started out and you were on cloud 9. Someone violated your trust. They hurt you. And it's causing you to think about, maybe reconsider a decision about having walked away. But by the same token, you're like, is there any way to salvage this? Is this beyond any type of repair? Right? Because maybe you're feeling discouraged about how to fix it, how to heal it, how to repair it. But I do sense that there's something here that you're being led to resolve, something that's up in the air. I do see someone that's deceptive around you. Again, it could be someone that's doing some spell work to divide and conquer so that they can step into your position. Or the position you were in, which was wife, husband, companion. I do see a time of healing, a time of coming together. And I do see a delay, a pause of some type. But I do see that things may speed up and begin to make more sense to you. That there may have been certain delays in your life, but delays are not necessarily denials. I feel like delays are here also because, like I said in the beginning, someone here is ignoring the obvious. I feel like you wanted to grow old with this person. You really, truly saw so much potential. Something caused a lot of drama, a lot of heat between the two of you. I feel like one of you is waiting to hear from the other, waiting for forgiveness from the other. Some of you are waiting for a job, waiting to reunite with someone. You found something out, and whatever you found out, did you find out about a pregnancy perhaps? Because that may be the case. Someone may have gotten someone pregnant outside of the relationship. You may have found out about something like that. You may have found out that someone was married. Yeah, things are about to speed up where there have been delays. Now, this person was the center of your life, the center of your attention. But there was this element of disrespect when it came to them. Now, some of you are definitely taking a look at their social media page, trying to figure out what's going on with them these days. Are they happy where they are? Has anything changed with them? You might be finding pictures of them that they're posting on social media, acting like they're happy with other people. Maybe they're going on vacation. You're looking on vacation photos, that type of thing. Right? And maybe you feel like you lost this person. Some of you have some regrets. You want to change the past. You want someone to listen. You want someone to hear you out. But you feel like, no, that's a stretch. There's no way that they would ever hear me out. I see a lot of emotion. Something could be triggering a lot of emotion. Maybe something you saw on social media triggered some emotion within you. Maybe something that you may find out or that you did find out. For some of you, you could be finding out that you're pregnant. All right, Libra, so I'm sensing an argument, a really strong, heated exchange of words between the two of you. Some brutally honest things were said there, but then again, some things were said there just to cut down the other person. And I'm seeing that you may be healing from some of that. You're thinking about the past that's still on your mind. You may be obsessing over it, replaying, putting that on repeat in your head over and over again, replaying the old movie of what happened. And yeah, see, the central energy of your reading is sensitivity. So something really does have you in your emotions. Something definitely triggered some type of emotion. Maybe something that you saw, something that was said, or something that you heard. Some of you may be opting to not date other people right now. You're just staying in, keeping to yourself. But I just sense that there's a lack of focus. I feel like when you do get a moment to yourself, all you can do is think about this person or what happened. I do see some of you are going into business for yourself, maybe starting a new contract, maybe with work, having a new job, going to school, being welcomed. And I'm seeing a dean welcoming you, shaking your hand. Some of you could be going into business for yourself. Yeah, but you definitely miss your family, or you think about what could have been, right? The would have, could have, should have of things. And I feel like some of you could be losing sleep, or maybe sleeping a bit too much to try to distract yourself. Some of you may benefit from a detox, or maybe maybe you would definitely benefit from detoxing from social media for a while. Definitely see court decisions here. Some of you, once again, are definitely dealing with court. Some of you are dealing with the death of a loved one, mourning the loss of a relationship, feeling like all is lost. I just see a lot of depression, a lot of sadness. But yes, it could be related to the death of a loved one, the passing of a loved one. And I'm also seeing someone here wanting to return to a situation where they feel that all is lost. Someone feels like they made a mess of things, that they left things in shambles. Someone feels like they left things a mess. And someone realizes that they've got to go back and face the music. But someone here doubts that the other one feels the same way. How could they still love me is what I'm hearing. I feel like there was a very special connection that you had with this person, possibly an air sign such as yourself, Libra, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also seeing water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah, I'm seeing someone here not being very expressive of their emotions. Some of you, I can't imagine this, what kind of pain this is, but you may have lost a child, or maybe you lost connection with a child. There's definitely this feeling of a broken bond with a child. Some of you could have been pregnant and they could have found out that there was a loss of a pregnancy, and my heart goes out to you if that is the case. But like I said, for some of you, this is a parent-child relationship, and you're wanting to repair that. I'm saying mending something is important to you. Right? Some of you are musicians. You're not even paying attention to that right now. But you're not even focused on the things that you used to love, because you're just that down on your luck right now. For some of you, I feel like some of you may rediscover a part of yourself. Maybe a childhood dream that you had hidden, that you kept, that you swept under the rug. And I'm saying maybe there's an opportunity here for you to take a shot. Some of you, this could be literally, some of you may be taking a shot, a drink, to deal with your issues, to deal with what's really going on. I feel like there's someone really beating up on themselves, regretting a choice that they made, telling themselves, if only I had made better choices. And some of you really are not eating, or you're on some type of a really strict diet. And some of you may definitely benefit from asking an expert. Some of you may be reaching out to a counselor for some type of help. But I do feel like there's a person, a project, or an idea that's waiting, but you're feeling discouraged. You're feeling lost. But I do feel like, excuse me, that your luck will soon change, and that it may be time for you to really discover that you are the best thing that really happened to you. You're looking externally, but the answers are really within. The Tower. Something definitely is over. Something crashed and burned, or it's just this appearance that things are done, that there's no resurrecting a situation. You feel like it's just too far gone. After the tower crumbles, it's like, how do you come back from that? How do you rebuild from all of those broken pieces? Now, this could definitely have something to do with your like, self-esteem. Rebuilding yourself after a situation caused you to crumble and fall apart. And maybe you're dealing with some internal issues, some internal wreckage, some internal baggage right now. Maybe that's why someone's kind of distancing themselves. They need to heal. And they're confused and they're fearful. Fearful of what the future may hold. Fear of what's on the other side of that tower once the dust settles. Is there destruction on the other side of that tower? You know what? I feel like someone's really fearing the worst. They don't know what's really going on with you. And I feel like you could be heartbroken, Libra. Or someone is definitely heartbroken over you, or over a situation, over an argument, over something that they saw or heard. Okay, definitely a very strong attraction between the two of you. Something really drew you into this person. But I'm seeing a feeling of rejection, depression, loss. Okay, like I said, this could be loss of a person that is near and dear to you. A person that is the center of your universe. Cornerstone, the matriarch possibly of your family. Maybe you just need some time away to heal from those scars, right? But some of those scars may not, that may not even be your picture. Some of you, you're healing from a loss of a job. There's a lot of disappointment and a lot of worry, right? A lot of scattered thoughts, a lot of feeling frazzled about what's coming next. Worry over finances. And this could really cause you to come outside of yourself, right? It could bring out the worst in you. Maybe you're very snappy, combative these days, cold toward people, but you're definitely cold toward someone. But I also feel like some of you want to come clean to someone. There's something here that you want to say. Something here that you may be keeping secret. Or maybe someone kept something secret from you. And it could have had something to do with the fact that someone here is unsure about what they want to do. Do they want to come back or do they want to leave this alone? Okay, because they're really feeling hurt about this, whatever it's about, whatever they saw. Someone here wishes that they hadn't seen. It's like you can't unsee what you did, what you already saw. Someone wishes that they could have. Yeah, some of you, this has to do with a loss of a job and you just beside yourself. You're unsure about what to do. You may have had a boss that was a jerk. You bent over backwards for this company and they just kicked you to the curb. Again, I see confirmation of someone doing baneful magic in your situation. For some of you, that's not going to be the case for everyone. I see a situation here that really did put you on the defense, or maybe you found yourself in a position of really having to defend yourself. Really having to defend your position. Maybe that I'm sorry. Maybe you felt defensive because of an argument. I mean, someone said some really awful things in the heat of the moment and is having regrets about what they said. And it might have something to do with the fact that someone drinks. Someone said something after they had a drink and regrets what they said. Someone started an argument when they had something a bit too much to drink. Someone has vices. This is kind of how they deal with issues and problems. And when past baggage comes up, they kind of mask it. They look for an escape from reality, not wanting to face reality, not wanting to see the truth. Blindfold. Someone just didn't want to see something. You guys were at odds about something. Could have been surrounding a child. Because I do see a father figure here for some of you. Mother, father, child. Like I said, confirmation of a co-parenting situation. Someone feels like they were just an item of convenience. Or you're wondering, was this person just around for what it was that they could benefit from with me, right? Were they just trying to capitalize on the moment, or did they really love me? Did they ever really care? Could be something that's in question. So yeah, you're really tossing something around in your mind, having a lot of internal conflict, having a lot of negative self-talk. Right? You're asking yourself a lot of questions, but there's no one there to answer. So it's like your worries answer for you. You feel like you've been waiting so long to hear from this person that you're beginning to wonder, like, is this person ever going to reach out? This earth sign of yours, this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe you're waiting for them to come back after they left. Maybe you're waiting to tell them that they mean the world to you, but they walked away and you feel like it's just too late here with the Eight of Cups, that it's too far gone, that they're taking too long to come back and say something. But it's like, you know that this is the one for you. You know you feel like there's only you, this is what you perceive for some of you. There's only that one. And you feel like nothing compares to that one. Though you've tried to move on from this situation, and like you're at the point where you're saying, you know what, I've got to move on. Why am I having such a difficult time moving on from this person? Who can be stubborn, who can be very set in their ways. Yeah, you just feel like they're never going to show up, that you're never going to hear from them again, and that there's going to be a lot of words here that are unsaid. That you're not going to be able to resolve this situation and it's driving you crazy. Some of you definitely want to reach out to this person, but you feel a bit reluctant to. You're having mixed emotions. One moment you're saying, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to build up the courage. I'm going to do this. And then you get to thinking about it and you start fearing that the worst, like I said, that things are just not going to work out, that you're not going to get the reaction that you hoped from this person. Some of you, I do see detox, so confirmation here I'm seeing moderation. So some of you could be realizing that, yeah, maybe it's time to lay off the drinks. Okay, maybe, hitting the bottle too heavy is not a good thing. You feel like you lost this connection with this person and you definitely miss them. Okay, for some of you, there could have been a difference in religion, difference in religious aspect, evolvement. You wanted this relationship to evolve, to change. This is what you're hoping, that it's not too late, that the two of you can actually mend this, that you can let bygones be bygones, past history be past history, and move on to new and better chapters of your life together. But the issue here is time. The passage of time, something's taking too long. You're feeling like something is definitely going to take time for healing. But I'm feeling like someone feels that too much time has passed, too much time has gone by. Someone here feels manipulated, trapped, but I feel like this is all mental chatter, mental thoughts. Some of you may feel like it's too late, right? I'm seeing time once again. Time is a factor. Some of you may feel like your age is a factor, right, with going back to school. But you've got some type of key to some type of knowledge. For some of you, yeah, this is you dabbling in the occult, some type of hidden knowledge, right? Some of you know something that someone else doesn't know. And it could just have something to do with some type of skill that you have, right? Something that's not very common. Some of you are definitely scholars, or you definitely learned something from this situation. It's definitely taught you something. Some of you are tired of waiting for that phone to ring, for that text to come through. But I see some of you waiting by the phone, obsessing, wishing that you could reach out to this person. I almost said witch, and that was unintentional. Definitely a witch here for some of you. But I do see, yeah, you still feel this person's energy, even though they're not in your immediate surroundings. You still feel their energy. You still think about them. You still feel connected to them. This could even speak to the fact that someone may have passed away, right? That could still be something. You still feel them. You still hear them. You're still able to communicate with them, even though they've passed on to the next realm. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for some of you guys. Now with work, yeah, some of you, there was an abrupt separation from a job where you had to leave a situation, where you may not have been prepared financially with what came with that situation, which was leaving there. Now some of you are waiting to hear from another job and you're not really hearing the feedback. There's not, the call isn't coming through. You're waiting for that job, waiting, and worrying and fearing the worst when it comes to your finances, fearing that you won't be okay. And some of you, you do want to travel. You just want to get away, to clear your head. Or people in your environment could be arguing. That could have been the case with your job. Maybe some of you were in a very competitive job market. Maybe some of you have decided to go into business for yourself financially, right? On the financial spin of things, on the financial sector of things. But you're not seeing finances coming in. You're not seeing that return on your investment. You're just in the waiting stages, in the baby stages of things. Maybe some of you are not in the baby stages of this. It could be something that you've been working on for a while. It could be a music career, some type of creativity, some type of talent that you have. And you're not seeing your business grow and you're getting discouraged. And that could be causing you to snap on people and cause you to, like I said, be cold with people. But I do sense worry, a lot of concern about money, concern about home, concerned about how you're going to meet your bills, how are you going to pay your rent. How are you going to take care of your kids, right? How are you going to pay your child support? How are you going to pay out regarding this judgment that may be against you with court? So yeah, all of these things on your mind have you feeling frazzled and have you feeling like you just don't want to be bothered. You just want to go in a cave. You just want to go to sleep. Something really has you in your emotions. And you just want to get this monkey off your back. You want to get these thoughts out of your head. Some of you fear poverty. You just fear that you'll never have enough. And for some of you, this is just a fear that you're having, right? You want to go into business for yourself, or you're wanting to take a leap of faith into something. You're reluctant to do it because you fear that you won't have enough, right? And some of you, you just fear that you lost this person. The situation is just way too far gone. And some people could be resorting to separation spells because you know that this person is with someone else and you just feel like, if only I had another chance, right? And that's the way that some of you are looking at it. Like, if I can separate this person, they're the obstacle, they're the problem. If I can separate them, then maybe I can have this person back and have another chance. Overall energy for your crosswatcher, guardian. Guardian. This person was your guardian angel. This could also speak to your spirit guides, wanting to guard you, wanting to safeguard you, wanting to protect you. Your spirit guides could be crying out to you, crosswatcher or Libra, because this can go vice versa, to clear your head, to get centered, to get balanced. For some of you, this was a guardian that passed away in your life. Yeah, it could be that your crosswatcher is looking for a new home. They could be traveling. For some of you, there could be spiritual changes going on with your crosswatcher. Or there was some type of distance when it came to religion between the two of you. I feel like your crosswatcher could be trying to balance out something in their life. Or maybe they're using spell work to try to bring balance to their situation. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Sag. I see Virgo as well. Your spiritual strength is going to be your pillar for some of you. Yeah, see? Enlightenment. Some of you are really... This could be a spiritual teacher of some type. Maybe you're going on to become some type of spiritual teacher. Or like I said, maybe life has become your spiritual teacher. Judgment. Someone's waiting in the wings for you, Libra. Or crosswatcher. You want to balance out a situation where there was a lot of pain and disappointment. Where you feel that you've disappointed someone in some way. You feel overlooked in a sense. Maybe you feel overlooked for a job. Some of you are definitely dealing with, but that keeps coming up and it keeps being relevant. Maybe your crosswatcher is definitely dealing with money issues as well. Some type of setbacks that they've been dealing with. And yeah, maybe right now they're feeling hopeless to change a situation. But see, they definitely caught you possibly in a situation here where maybe you were flirting with someone online. Maybe they caught you in a lie. Maybe there was some type of gossip online. Maybe they found out something, online about you, where they found that you were not being faithful to the relationship. They're tired of the inconsistencies. They're tired of feeling like they can't trust you and that the two of you just keep arguing about the same thing and the same thing and the same thing where nothing gets resolved. And maybe they feel compelled to stay around because there's a child. There could be an arrival of a child here. This child could be born in the summertime possibly. Yeah, I'm seeing someone here is finding out that they're becoming a father. Some of you feel like it's just time to release yourself from this situation, though you want to be happy with this person. Though you definitely think about working on it with them. Like I said, you feel like it's just too far gone. You think about all the negative things. And then you start to feel like it's time to give up. Right? Because you're just not clear where you stand. You're not sure of what it is that you saw. You're not sure if you're making any type of assumption before you give up. You're just not sure. Maybe you fear that this person has lied. Maybe there's some type of confrontation. I feel like someone here wants to confront the other one. There could be a third party confronting someone else. But I do feel like there's an element here of resentment. Now, this could have been something that happened on the job. Maybe you were dealing with someone. Someone was double dealing with you and someone on the job. One of you sees the other one as being more financially stable. Or some of you are definitely, I'm seeing things turning around for you financially. Right now, you just feel like things are upside down. That could be the case with the cross watcher. Some of you could be waiting for... This person could be married, or they could have been in a long-standing relationship. Some of you are waiting for someone to get a divorce or a separation. Some of you are single and you're in court battles. Something with this being like a really tough divorce, or a really tough confrontation about a third-party situation. Someone caught someone in a lie. Someone found tangible proof. Someone's taking someone to court. I'm seeing court matters. I'm seeing, a judgment going in your favor for some of you. Someone's reaping what they've sown. Someone fears judgment of other people. For others of you, you could be dealing with someone who is in the public eye. Some of you are wanting to build an audience for yourself. You've definitely got someone on your mind, and I feel like there could be an age difference between the two of you, whether this is a significant age difference or a small one. Some of you could be traveling for a job, and that could be what your cross watcher is dealing with. Or maybe they live overseas at a distance from you, and maybe when you least expect it, that could be the gift. I'm seeing a gift. Someone could be giving you a gift, or you have some type of gift or ability, or the gift is to finally hear from this person. Because what you may not know is that your cross watcher is very concerned about you, or you have a mother figure that is very concerned about you, or someone that you hold in high honor. You could be in court because someone could have stolen something from you, stolen money from you, stolen your time, stolen your youth. You found some type of message. You discovered something through a text message, some of you. I'm seeing some of you being surrounded by like-minded people with this next opportunity that's coming in for you. Now with work and finances, that type of thing, like you're moving into something that could be the cross watcher as well. Moving into something that makes them happy and moving out of a situation where someone's very combative. A bully at work, right? And they're trying to get themselves together financially. Or it could be both of you that are trying to get yourselves together financially. And they have so much on their plate that they're thinking about. Right? They're not sure about what they're going to do with their own circumstances. But they also fear that there's this resentment about something that you heard or something that you saw. They also fear that if they do reach out to you, that it's going to be World War III all over again. I guess you can't have World War III all over again. It'd be World War IV. But that's neither here nor there. You get what I mean. But I do feel like there's someone here that wants to message you. Your cross watcher could be thinking about reaching out to you. But they're being stubborn because they're thinking about the past. And they're holding on to past baggage and past resentment. And they feel like that's how they get the power. That's how they keep it. And someone is definitely keeping a pregnancy secret. Or they're keeping it secret that they have a family. Maybe that is where this reaction, this tearful reaction came from. You found out that your partner, that your ex or your love interest is pregnant. Or that they have a family with someone else. Could be a Capricorn. You miss the stability of this person. The way that they would comfort you. The way that they would look at you. But on the flip side, this relationship was very dysfunctional. And one or both of you feel like there was no other recourse but to walk away from this. Job or person. Someone here wants to make amends with their mom. With a mother figure. After having walked away, they feel like they walked away from a true gem. The one that they were meant to be with. The one that they saw forever with. But someone here was just not ready for commitment. They wanted to do their own thing. And it led to a separation between the two of you. No closure. But you did get tired of this person being very lustful. Maybe that's what you found out online. Right? Very seductive pictures. Maybe you found pictures in their phone. Some type of, like I said, some type of proof. You put this person out. You told them to leave. Because you didn't feel like this relationship was going to really have any success at the end of the day. And maybe you just needed a break. And some of you are definitely recovering from some type of a heartbreak. Like I said, whether it is a loss of a loved one, a death of a loved one, or you are mourning the loss of a relationship as if it were a literal death. And some of you were definitely unhappy at that job that you had to leave, that you were separated from. But I'm seeing destiny, and I'm seeing this was supposed to happen. Some of you are really worried about money and worried about a job and worried about what's next, what's around the corner that you can't see. So Holy Spirit, the advice, please, for the Libra single sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. This will probably resonate a lot for the couples as well. Because I feel like the Libra couples might be dealing with a breakup or with a separation of some type, or you're just in this gray area. You don't know, the title of your relationship. Things are complicated right now. Winds of change, and trust your instincts. It says change is just life updating itself. Engage in it and discover the benefits it holds for you. Even if they seem hidden, they are there. Talking about the winds of change. The changes of season could definitely bring in something new for you. Did we say summer or did we say spring? Okay, we did just have a season change. So with this change of season, maybe this spring season or this autumn season, you may see some type of change. Maybe this summer. Spirit says trust your instincts. Just as natural gravity draws all rivers down to the sea, so you can trust your instincts to lead you to your goal. Just follow your own flow. Your instinct could have been telling you that this job was coming to an end, or that the relationship was that something was coming to an end. Someone's life was coming to an end. Spirit is saying trust. Trust your instincts, not your fears, but your instinct. Trust your intuition. And it may take for you to take a break, to get a new perspective, right? To step away from a situation, to pray, to meditate. Figure out what your next course of action is going to be. Maybe you just need to quiet your mind or to get some rest. Because I feel like there's a situation here that's causing a lot of unrest. A situation here that's causing you to lose sleep. Trust your instincts and go with the flow. That's what your spirit guides are telling you. Or where this loved one from the other side that may have passed away is trying to communicate with you. Winds of change, realizing that if there's anything in life that is consistent, it is change. That it may seem rainy in your life right now, but rain can't last always, right? The sun has to come out at some point. And then at the bottom, ignite your life. With confidence and loving mindfulness, you create amazing changes for yourself and all those around you. I feel like some of you are going to find your passion, and you're going to pursue that passion and put in your heart and your soul, your finances into that. And I feel like you're going to reap that reward eventually. But there may need to be a period of change, or stepping out on faith and letting go of reluctancy. And stop trying to play it so safe always. For some of you, that may be the case. So that's what I see for you guys, Libra. Just a very sensitive time for you. Sensitive topics, sensitive circumstances. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can head over to my website. Again, you don't have to go to my email to book a reading. Go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Again, I recommend a same-day phone reading or an emergency reading. But just understand that if you decide to book a pre-recorded reading, there is a wait. Okay, this is due to a lot of health issues that I've been having. All that aside, if you'd like to book a reading, I'm available. Take good care, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys very soon.